I'm standing here with Ross Wece, who finished 8th in the O-Main today. Tell me about that race, and tell me about the whole week in general.
It's been a pretty surreal week, actually. We to get the opportunity to come and do something as crazy as racing the Chili Bowl without any laps under my belt in any type of real race car at all. It's been quite an experience, and definitely have a whole new respect for what these guys do behind the wheel week in and week out.
Well, I admire you because I look up to you. You do what I love doing, which is giving attention to motorsports via video production. So from that standpoint, you just said you have a new appreciation, but what made you want to race the Chili Bowl?
It's just because it's the Chili Bowl. It's the best race of the year, hands down. And to be able to say that you race the Chili Bowl, and just period, to be able to say you raced the Chili Bowl was something that I really wanted to do. And so to be able to go forward, to say that now, that I've done that, I could cross it off the list, that's a pretty special deal.
So you won't be back next year to try it again for that Golden Driller?
I don't know if we'll come back next year or not. I'll definitely be here with video camera in hand, but I don't know if I'll have steering wheel in hand next year or not.
What was your biggest challenge out on the track? Since I've never raced a car, tell me, what's it like behind the wheel, and what describe those emotions?
Biggest challenges comes down to, hand-eye coordination, getting your eyes and your hands and your feet all in sync to steer and work the throttle and the brake at the right time and point the car where you want it to go, not, as I was early in the week, responding to my own inexperiences behind the wheel. In the O-Main today, yes, we almost got lapped in an O-Main, but I felt more in control than I had been. I felt that the car was going where I wanted it to, not me responding to where it wanted to go on its own.
Does that give you, though, actually a little bit more interest to try it again, though, because you were starting to get it?
If I were to try it somewhere else, I don't know that I'd do it here again, but there's plenty of other races out there that might be fun to go give a shot someday.
Who here would you kick out of the seat, hypothetically, to try to win the race tonight, the Golden Driller?
Whose car would I want?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to argue against the Keith Kuntz or the Clausen Marshall cars right now. I think any one of them could get it done tonight. They'd land up in the A-Main. So it'll be fun tonight to see which one of those cars can get it done.
I looked at the top 12 starters for tonight. A lot of those names are not names you normally see. So what's different about this year? Do you find that kind of unique about the names on the list?
Yeah, this has been a pretty unique Chili Bowl. There's been a lot of people step up and make the A-Main for the first time, or make a prelim A-Main for the first time, or to see the names in the show this year like Ronnie Gardner and Swanson and Barry Hill, and it's been a pretty cool year to see a lot of what could maybe only be classified as underdogs putting it in the big show this year.
With all that said, who do you want to think that helped get you here and get you that awesome picture of you flipping upside down and the plastic driller? All of those things were really cool and totally made my trip here from Michigan. I think that's what got me here, was reading your tweet. So who would you like to thank?
I've got to thank first and foremost my buddy Justin Fiedler from there at the World Racing Group office. He helped a lot this week with a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff leading up to this. He was one of the biggest people that helped make this happen. I've got Butch Lamb at Radical Race Gear, huge help. Jeremy and Ashley Burnett at Millbridge Speedway. All the people that gave to our GoFundMe efforts in the beginning to get all of my safety gear. We had all their names on the hood of the car this week. That hood's coming home with me. I'll have it up in my house with pride.
Well, I've struggled learning this, and I find it's hard. I have so much respect for you to get behind the wheel of a car and do what a lot of people would never dream of, but you also do media stuff. So who would you pick, nominate somebody to trade you spots and do media footage? Who do you think would be good at it?
Any trained monkey can run a camera. What those guys do out there on track is really the more impressive part.
Billy Raleigh, he would be good though, because he'd be a funny interviewer.
I'm not sure if Billy's good at anything. Is he? I don't know.
He's good at running his mouth on Twitter is all.
He is, and even that's questionable sometimes.
And thank you again for your time, and have fun tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.